We're not gonna take any more chances. We're gonna go buy some zip tape and I'll just lick my wounds later, right? Because that's what it is.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to It's All Grady. I'm Denise.
And I'm Marcel.
Hey guys, welcome to the homestead.
Yeah, welcome to our 25-acre homestead. We are a family of 3 that moved from the city, Denver, Colorado, out here to north central Arkansas to build a homestead.
Yeah, and we're building our house right now, you guys. We've been having some problems with our last few steps.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's one way to describe it. So if you don't know, in our last video, guys, we tried to resolve tape flashing, like, I don't know, it wasn't an issue. We needed to come up with a way for this stuff to stick. Yeah. Because it wasn't sticking very well. We had already bought the product, guys, and they use it. This stuff is used. It's just we needed to do what it's actually called, right? It's called flashing. It is tape flashing. It is an alternative to other types of flashing, right? But this stuff just has too many rules, right, for it to actually work. And in the end, I just don't believe it's going to do what we want it to do, which is essentially it's just a temporary seal. Right. Guys, but it has to be a legitimate seal nonetheless.
All right, you guys, so previously in our last video, we had some issues with the flashing stuff that we were using. Yeah. It's designed to stick, but we were having problems with that.
Yeah, well, it's tape. It's like rubber flashing, right? And there's a lot of like application options for this stuff, right, guys? We can nail it, we can staple it, and we can glue it. And actually, we definitely know now we didn't invent a heat gun because that is an application alternative. However, after I put it on, I thought it was working really good, but after a couple of days, guys, that stuff just started pulling off the surface again. So as far as I'm concerned, I've gave it my best shot. I'm going to admit defeat, right? I've been defeated by this tape. I'm not wasting no more time. I was trying to save $1 back then. You learn a lesson, right? You learn a lesson, you should definitely know your products.
So we purchased some tape on sale at a local hardware store, and we thought that we could use it, and it just didn't work out the way that we need it to. It needs to seal completely for our application. Yeah. So we went ahead and got the product that we're gonna need to get the job done because we still have 4 windows to do. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into that this morning, get those done because our next step is gonna be fun.
Yeah, guys, so we definitely aren't gonna waste any more time. This is gonna be quick. This product has worked. I've already had lots of practice, right? All the way around and up and down with this stuff. And guess what it does? It sticks.
Yeah.
It sticks, right? So ultimately, guys, what this is gonna sound like is a lot of extra work, which it is, to accommodate our inability to have answers for what we're going to do next, right? So we are actually legitimately putting this tape on the edge of the walls like this, just temporary, right? And then we're going to figure out what style of trims we're going to use, siding. It's all based on what we can afford to do, guys, right? And our capabilities, right? Yeah. So that's what we're doing next, but for now, we're going to just flash this with the zip tape. I licked my wounds. I went and bought it. 2 rolls of this stuff, guys. It's gonna finish the job. I am gonna use that poly wall on the door, right, guys? But I'm going to zip tape the perimeter of it to the block. So we're gonna make sure that stuff is sealed up good.
All right. So it's a chilly morning. We're gonna go jump out there. The roosters are already crowing, so we're gonna go have a good morning. getting this zip tape put on.
The roosters are a-crowing and the leaf blower is a-blowing.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's go get to it. All right, you guys, we're over here doing the window, and the dogs are over in the weeds. Hold on. Gidget just came out, but boy's in there digging the china. What you looking for? What'd you find? Anything? Nothing? Sister, what did he find? Anything? Just a bunch of dirt on your face. Look at you. Silly boy. There goes these nibbles he does. Such unusual behavior. Have you guys ever seen anything like that? He does it to all of us. They say it's like a sign of respect, but he's strange. I can see it. It's not like... I know. He loves his sister. I love your sister. Alright. Tell me about this stuff.
This stuff's expensive. There's a reason for it though, guys. There's a reason for it being so expensive. You know what I'm saying?
And that's because?
It works. That's all I'm saying, guys. If you want something to work, you're probably gonna have to pay for it.
Yep.
True story. I didn't give up immediately, guys. I swear. I put that stuff on. We rolled it on, and it came off. And we stapled it on until we could heat it, and then roll it on and smooth it on. And in most of the places it actually stuck pretty good, but it's failing in too many places for me to be confident with it, right? And the wood we decided to use was definitely not as good as the zip boards, right? So we definitely want this stuff to work properly because we've already saved the $1. And if you save too many together, right, then sometimes they can cost you more dollars than you thought you was gonna save. You know what I'm saying? So if it looks like I'm licking my wounds, it's because I am.
So originally Marcel did want to use the zip border on here, and I was like, well, we could just use regular. And well, we probably wouldn't have had so many issues if we would have just went with zip board, zip tape all the way around. There would have been, we could have just kept going. But unfortunately, we've had to do a couple of, I guess, repairs in a way because it didn't stick and we had to heat it up to get it to stick. So now we're using this stuff, which no extra application needed for it. It sticks really good, guys.
Yep, you just gotta use it correctly. I gotta go get my roller. We roll that stuff on there.
What's that?
What's what?
And what does it do?
What is what, baby
The
cakes?
thing you're using.
Oh, this is the roller. This pushes the two. This kind of pushes the glue in. It actually damages this a little bit, but I don't think it's like damage. It's like intentional because it pushes the adhesive in. I think they call it activating. Go gadget. Roller face. go ahead and bring this one down, and then we'll roll them together, yeah?
You have me, and I have you. That's enough to paint lonesome black and blue. Yeah, I have you, and you have me. That puts a bow up in the sky that tells the rain to cease. We've had up, and we've had down. We've had warm nights, we've gone round and round. What I know, this much is true. There ain't a color in the rainbow that shines like you. So let's carve our names into this tree, then lay beneath the beauty of her leaves. Will the birds and the bees sing?
You know what I'm saying? That's it, guys. That was easy. I don't know why I didn't do this from the beginning. Trying to save $1. Instead, I was out here about to holla.
All right, you guys, so we're putting the last piece of tape on. Yay! How you feeling about it, babe?
I'm feeling like you're lying.
What? Why?
Man, it's definitely not going to be the last piece of tape, but it is the last piece of tape for today.
All right, sounds good to me.
Because look, we got to tape all that windows we cut in.
Oh, yeah. When we buy windows.
Yeah, when we buy windows, when we do the overhang. Yeah. But you know what, baby Kate? After this piece, we can go to something different, man. And taping can just go to the back of the priority list. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Feeling real good about this. You know what I mean? Well, I am now, you know. I did have to go through some changes because of, it's hard to accept that the other stuff didn't want to work no matter how hard I tried. I was like the little engine that could, but my tape just couldn't. You know what I mean? Maybe I could put the rest of this roll on Facebook Marketplace and get the rest of my money back. All right, baby cakes, that's it. Bam! We're done, guys. We are done with this. Done with taping for today. You know what that means, baby cakes?
Yeah.
We're moving inside to do some stuff.
Yeah, we're moving inside to do some stuff.
So it is like an ice box in there a little bit. We are blowing some air in there, try to see if we get that temperature. Oh, it's 47 degrees in there.
Yeah, it's much colder in this house. All right, guys, we are here in the basement cleaning it up. We have a few things to move out. Marcel and I've already been moving some of the things that we had here, like our bone broth that we made and a tub and some other things that were sitting there. So we're just getting the rest of this cleaned up, and then we got some prep work to do. We'll explain it to you when we get there, you guys, but this next step is gonna be exciting.
All right, guys, so we got the floor cleared off, right? And I went through, you guys seen me, I was scraping all the little chunkalunkas that we had missed from a while ago with the grout and stuff, you know. And Gage was sweeping, and Baby Cakes did a little bit of sweeping. So now that we got that part done, guys, what we're gonna do is go across this floor just real quick with the palm sander and just scuff up any of the shiny concrete, because they like use that finisher until it burnished the concrete in some spots and not in others. But so we're gonna just make sure that we have a good surface to grab, because the stuff we're putting on the floor, if it doesn't grab, man, it's so strong it'll pop it. Dang! And then we'd be like, oh no, $200 a get. Lord. Huh? This ought to be quick, guys. We do have a storm coming. Once we get that done, guys, we're going to be sweeping and mopping and sweeping and sweeping and mopping and vacuuming and mopping. Maybe only one of each of those, though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll white glove it. You know what I mean? Baby Cakes. That is a mosquito.
What? Oh,
Winter's
no.
over, guys. The mosquitoes are back.
I see one flying behind you. It's a huge one.
Yeah,
It's trying to
that
fly
one
off
almost
with you.
flew off with me.
Mm-hmm.
I had my finger. I was starting to, you know what I mean? Luckily, I had too many biscuits. That's all I'm saying.
Did somebody say biscuits?
I love biscuits. All right. This ought to be easy. I do need my knee pads though, huh? All right, guys, so first thing this morning we got up and we determined for the final time that we were not going to rely on that polywall tape. Not to protect our brand new house. Now, I might use that on like some other shelters or something, but we ain't using that on our brand new house because it's not working as well as I need it to. So probably works really good if it's only for certain ways, lots of rules, you know, guys. So what we did was we went and bought some more of this zip tape. We stopped wasting our time. It was painful nonetheless, but we bought the zip tape. We installed that stuff this morning, got it all in. We are dry, guys, so we can prep up this floor. We've been spending some time, guys, in here cleaning up. But now that we're all dried in, we're gonna have to spend a little bit of time in here making sure that our paint will stick. One of the things is we have to monitor the temperature. It is getting cold out here. I have spent some time in here now checking the temperature of the concrete itself periodically over the last week or two. So I've stayed above I've stayed above the required temperatures, guys. What we need to do is make sure that we can stay above the temperatures, the ambient air too. And we started that process today. We've stayed above 45 degrees the whole time. I think we're gonna be golden. We brought in a dehumidifier so we could start sucking the moisture out of the air in here. Just so happened that we had a big one, which was cool, man, because it's working right now, guys. And we're going to spend some time prepping the floor now, right? Because we're gonna put on some amazing, amazing products, right? When we're done with this, guys, we're gonna be able to back a tank up into this thing. You know what I mean? Really small when it get through the door. You know what I'm saying? But it'll drive over this stuff, man, for real. When the house is gone, the floor will still be here. And I just want to say something about the zip tape too, guys. That stuff is so sticky, it got stuck to the air. You know what I mean? All right, it got stuck to the air. I made that up too. You know what I mean? What's up, baby cakes?
You're silly.
It's pretty sticky stuff, guys. Hey, no special, that other stuff, I can appreciate it, right? It was on sale, $15 a roll, but then they're like, well, we recommend using adhesives and stuff like that. I'm like, what in the world, man? This is tape, guys. Tape. Know your products. Know your products. Anyways. Zip tape flashing, baby. I might just build my next house out of all zip tape. You know what I mean? And then we could put it on the side of a submarine. You know what I mean? So right now, guys, we got all that stuff sealed up. And Gage and I got crazy last night and started cleaning this floor. Right? Is that what we did, baby cakes? Yeah? I went through and I scraped it all. Got all the big chunks that I could get with the floor scraper, which was very beneficial. Then we got down on the floor and we used a palm sander and a 5-in-1, and I found any chunks that I missed with the floor scraper. I hit it with the 5-in-1 and hit the concrete with just a quick little scratch on a orbital palm sander, right? Doesn't need much, guys. This is brand new concrete. It's never had a coating on it. It's never been sealed, nothing. All they did was poured it and finished it. So we shouldn't have any problems getting our product to stick. We don't have to use any big sanders or any special strippers or anything like that to make this stuff work. So what we got to do though, guys, is we got to make sure that we get all the dust and dirt up. And that's where we're at next. You know what I mean? We are going to have to mop this floor. How crazy is that? You're about to mop your floor for the first time.
So we do got to get another clean on the floor just to make sure that there's no dust or debris on it so the paint sticks very well to the surface. But another thing is we really do got to get the heat up in here just a little bit more.
Just a little bit more, baby cakes. Let's go see what we got. Guys, there is a target point. I have mentioned more than one time that our target temperature was 45 degrees. That is incorrect. Maybe baby cakes should just edit it out. Maybe she'll just edit this part out. But it turns out epoxy is a little bit warmer. So our target temperature is 50 degrees and higher. You also don't want to be screaming hot, but 50 degrees is where we need to be, guys. And right now, we settled at 49 degrees. That's all night long, all day. Is that acceptable? I don't know. We have not had a heater going, guys, all night. We put a dehumidifier in here, and we've been sucking the moisture out of this room for probably about 20 hours now. We've probably dumped out 3 gallons of water so far. So that's beneficial. But the temperature needs to go up just a little bit. So we plugged in the heater. We still have the dehumidifier going, right? And I think by the time we go to town and get back, I think we will probably have raised the temperature in the basement 1 degree so we can actually use this product. Because guys, we are not playing games with this stuff. This stuff is seriously high dollar product. I mean, it's like $200 a kit, guys. I don't know what you're paying for the do-it-yourselfer Home Depot floor epoxy kits, but that stuff is nothing like this stuff. This stuff here is it's an industrial product. You would use it on a commercial application. You seriously could drive a tank on this stuff, just about probably. The oil base you could definitely, but this is like new technology, and it's a water-based epoxy, guys, so it don't stink real bad like the oil base. Plus the oil base was like $400 a kit. Crazy days. Anyways, this product is so awesome. We get to put it on brand new concrete like a fresh coat of paint. I don't want to get into it too much until we're ready to talk about it though, yeah? Just give you a little taste. Not name just yet, baby cakes. I'll just say that it used to be a time cheese came out in colors like that. It'd make you think this is generico, but it's not. It's fantastico. The Marines even use it. Protective and marine coatings. Just kidding, guys. That means a boat. We can show what that product is. Look at that. But dang! Armor Seal 8100. This is a water-based 2-part epoxy, guys. This stuff is so strong that you can coat a Marine with it. Bam! We do have little concerns though, guys. Little concerns, because Baby Cakes' color is a little light. It might look like a beautiful bed of snow on our floor.
You said light.
I did. I want light.
I wanted darker.
She wanted darker. She definitely thought this was going to be darker. It may not be dark. This might still be wet under here because this epoxy does not dry very well without the hardener. So when we add the hardener to it, it is going to
change the color.
Change the color some. It'll be more like the color chip that we had. Right? Guys, this stuff is going to be so awesome. I'm going to tell you right now, we had huge plans, guys, of like putting vinyl flooring down here, right? Make it look like hardwood. This stuff is awesome. But this floor is so out of level, and it's too many whoop-de-woos. It's like the Rocky Mountains, right? So it would cost us a small fortune just to level this floor out in a fashion that we could put that stuff on there. So we were like, what could we do without adding additional products? What could we do to put a floor down here? We could tile it, you could build that up with grout, but that's a huge commitment, guys, right? And it's very expensive. There's a lot of different phases to it, right? I couldn't find a product that is this expensive that would have actually put a floor down here for as cheap as it's gonna do. Man, guys, all we're trying to do is make this floor ready to paint. Because you know what that means? When we got paint in here, then we could build some walls. And maybe we don't have to live in a camper for the rest of the winter. Or maybe we could just get Gage out of the camper. You know, my son's been living in the camper, in a one trailer mobile home park down the hill, right, for a long time. It's time to get him out of there. Moving on up. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you guys. This floor is cold. My little feeties.
Yeah, I spent so much time we're wearing socks. We're not walking through here because, as you've seen already in this video, you guys seen what it actually took to clean this floor. It was a lot of work because we just been tracking in and out of here like nothing. Yep. Once we get this to this point now, guys, we're gonna have to protect the floor because it's our house floor.
Yeah. So we've used this stuff before and we're excited to use it again.
Heck yeah.
It should go on real good, smooth as butter, you guys. We're excited to get started, but we gotta wait for the temperature. So for now, we're gonna go get our shoes on, warm up in the house for a bit before we gotta head to town. This is an unfortunate casualty from yesterday. Got left in the rain, guys.
Oh yeah. I didn't squeeze the trigger though.
We'll just have to see.
Yeah, I didn't squeeze the trigger. I took the battery out.
Yeah, we must have forgot it.
I mean,
between switching from the windows to the floor, But we worked a long, hard day yesterday.
Yeah.
And the casualty was we forgot a tool out in the rain. So
It may not be a casualty yet, guys.
hopefully not.
I may have spared its life.
Here, hold
I
on.
have some rain trauma experience, guys. This is not the first tool I've left in the rain. But it's the first time I've left this tool in the rain.
Well, thankfully. All right. Oh man, it is so cool to see the house coming together, you guys.
Yeah, starting to feel like a house. Like we having some kind of house rules now. Like, take your shoes off at the door.
Yeah. You know what I mean? We'll have to get a little bench there or something.
Yeah.
Coffee time.